everyone, it's Linda McKenna from Golden Rule Senior Placement Services coming to you today with Tuesday Talks. Today is July 23rd, and what we're going to be focusing on this actual Tuesday Talk is July is Social Awareness Month. How can we assist our senior loved ones to be more social, and what are the benefits of socialization? You know, as always, I always do research so I can bring you some things that provide you some knowledge, and also some things that are creative, some things that assist you with your senior loved ones, and so that it's purposeful. And some of these days of recognition or awareness or month acknowledgement is the fact that obviously this was a situation that now it's depicted to be an actual holiday and set forth to be awareness. So obviously there's been some issues, or there is some need for it to be recognized. So during Social Awareness Month, which is in July, break out of your fixed routine and view it as a means of meeting new people. This is because social wellness is all about your capability to bond with others and build satisfying relationships. Why is it that it's so important? Well, the fact is that most people you meet, the more likely you are to develop new hobbies and embark on new journeys and never even that you would imagine to do or be a part of. You will get to hear new jokes, experiment, grow new and go to new places, grow your friendships, get involved with new activities, and more. Most importantly, social relationships have a lasting impact on our physical health. I found that very interesting. Quite honestly, there's a lot of people that, were during COVID that they had to stay home, and they were subjective to being lonely, and there was a lot of anxiety, there was a lot of depression. And once that is taken away from you and you are a very social person, it does not only affect your mental health, but it does affect your physical health as well. When you're around like people and it's happy occasions and you're doing activities as a distraction for everyday processes that we go through, maybe one's being ill, but when you're around other people, you feel better. Not only that, but you have something to look forward to. You hear me saying it all the time, is the fact that stimulation and activities are very important. I bring this about when I work with a client, my 4 pillars of needs, first being financial and medical. My third, which a lot of placement companies don't do, is the fact that I ask, what about socialization? What did they like to do as a hobby? What was they were involved in before your senior loved ones? Why is that important? Because that we could expand upon for the future as well too. And when you are in a senior living community, it's right there. It's right next door. You don't have to worry about inclement weather. You don't have to worry about, driving someplace or getting transportation to go someplace. It's either down the hallway, downstairs. It is all contained. And you're kind of forced to be really friendly with your neighbors. And they're all of like nature, people living in senior living. So how nice it is that you can actually, no matter what day or time of the day or evening, you have your neighbor right next door that you can meet in your living room, one of the little caveat of living rooms or activity centers that you can actually socialize. So socialization is very, very important. And what's nice is that it comes to you in senior living rather than you actually seeking and finding it. Ironically, so this past weekend on social media, there was a lot of questions put out there about somebody needing maybe some extra care, or actually bored at home and quite independent individual. The house is too big. A lot of things normally social can't get to activities. What is this person to do? I suggested independent living with the hopes as aging in place that be it assisted living and memory care, because it's contained. And the person that actually posted it actually wrote to me privately and said, you answered every question to the greatest degree, is because not only did I live it with my own loved ones, but I do this with every client, is don't take that opportunity of somebody being social away from them. And, the home is just four walls. And those four walls don't talk to you. They're existing. They don't have nothing to look forward to the next day. Watching TV is their only means of entertainment. And then it also affects them as far as socialization, eating alone. So that's what I brought up to this individual as well, too. Sometimes they go without eating, or they're eating frozen food dinners, and which is not nutritious for them or their disease processes. So now you're dining with somebody and you're selecting what you like. And the best part, you don't have to shop for it and you don't have to clean up. But nothing is better than breaking bread with somebody and eating with somebody. So that's part of the socialization as well. This was actually found back, the Awareness and Wellness Month was actually found back in the early 1900s. And it was a group that was developed, and it was led by a psychiatrist. And the psychiatrist actually said that it revealed that if somebody is social, their physical well-being is going to be even more enhanced. So I'm going to go into some of the things that we were talking about in Social Wellness Month facts, frequently asked questions. What is Social Wellness Month? It's actually this month in July, and it revolves around the concept of self-love and nurturing relationships. Now, I know we're depicting July as Social Awareness or Wellness Month. It should be every month. We should not be only thinking about it now, especially for our senior loved one. This is something that we think about all the time for our senior loved ones. What are examples of social wellness? Social wellness includes taking breaks, keeping up with hobbies and interest, and exercising. So, sometimes people are not motivated to do their hobbies anymore because there's like really not a need for it. You heard me talk about stories of my lovely ladies that used to crochet, and now they're doing it together as a group. And even exercising. You're probably not going to do it by yourself. Even that you might have physical therapy coming in as home health, and sadly they give you exercises to do when they're not there. I'm sure it's not being followed. So when you're doing it in a group situation, you have a purpose of doing it. So I totally agree with that. Why is social awareness or wellness important? Social wellness is necessary for everyone who wants to rebuild or build a healthy relationship and a strong social network. Social network is not only, on our laptops and our phone, which is social media itself. Social network is the people that you have like spirit and get along with, and friendships. And you know what? Nothing better than actually sharing a day with somebody. 5 fun facts about social wellness. There is no stress. Those who social network handle stress better. Why? Because now you have a friend. When you're going through a stressful maybe situation or something that is prying on your mind, discussing it with a friend, and they might also have a solution for you. So guess what? It does help you, make you feel better. Number 2, Americans feel lonely. Around 20% of Americans feel isolated in their free time. Isn't that something? If somebody was very social maybe when they were younger, and now that they're really captive at home, so now they feel isolated because they're by themselves and they have no opportunity of socialization and also social wellness. 3, improving health. Laughter, touching, and hugging can improve health. Laughter is the best medicine, and that saying is so true. It does make you feel better when you're laughing. Touching, the sense of knowing that somebody's there by a hand touch and a hug. I said this to one of my friends who now lives up north. The benefit of the hug is not only you giving one, but you get one in return. So hugging, and that makes you feel so much better. Number 4, being alone Lack of companionship can increase cholesterol levels. Thought that was pretty interesting. Number 5, love and warmth from people. Love and warmth from people can increase meaningful and also your hemoglobin levels. That means in your immunity levels as well too. So again, something that it is affecting not our mental health, but it's also our physical health as well. Why Social Wellness Month is important. It reiterates the importance of social network. Through a lot of people who are introverts prefer spending time alone. Social Wellness Month highlights why it is essential to build a social network. 2, it highlights how essential relationships are. Believe it or not, making new friends can teach you a lot and can also have a positive effect on your mind, body, and soul. Social Wellness Month highlights how relationships can actually benefit you and help you grow. 3, it teaches how your network can be expanded. Don't know how to make new friends? Well, several activities are held during each month to teach people how to socialize and also create opportunities for them to meet new people. Like I said, in senior living, what a great opportunity. You're of likeness, and you're probably all about the same ages as well too, so you have a lot in common. As always, please do not compare nursing homes to senior living. Senior living consists of independent living, assisted living, also residential care homes, and memory care communities. Nursing homes are 24/7 skilled care. So nursing homes, what it's dreamt up to be, because I hear a lot of my clients say that, and I see that on social media a lot, it is a very different comparison. So the old adage of nursing homes is not what it's like today. Just envision the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls had fun. They lived in a home together and they really had fun together. So they weren't in a nursing home. But the great thing about assisted living, residential care homes, memory care is that there's a sense of safety, but more important, the forced socialization, that you can enjoy one another. As always, thank you for viewing Tuesday Talks with Linda McKenna of Golden Rule Senior Placement Services. I lead you to my website, which is www.goldenruleseniorplacement.com. There you will find my demographics, my bio, testimonials, various options. There's also resources, and there's a whole library of all these Tuesday Talks and with all different topics that you can look back on as well too. I always talk about what I'm going to do next week, but if you have ideas, please send them my way. But next week, which is July 30th, can't believe July is almost gone, is that it is also Good Care Month. And we're going to talk about how can we be assured that our senior loved ones receive good and proper care as they deserve. Thank you for tuning in to Tuesday Talks. As always, have a blessed week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye now.